I'm so excited for today. Hope you can see okay. I've been trying to get these settings tweaked so that it looks pretty. I want to do some music in the background and just make this like such a vibe, but I'll get demonetized. Just so annoying. Just trying to do some makeup out here. Anyways, I'm going through with a little primer. Today is going to be a really fun look. We're doing this gorgeous, gorgeous eye makeup look. Look how fun. It's just like exactly what I want everyday makeup to look like, honestly. So pretty. We have these like swirly tones around the eyes, and then it's almost like an ombre blend on the inside. So that's what we're doing if you're joining. It's going to be really fun. If anyone is joining and wants to help me moderate, let me know. And we're going to just jump right into it. Okay. The Professional Matte Primer. They just came out with this and I have been obsessed. I'm already like halfway through this bottle. But I have moisturized already. I did my skincare. I just got out of the shower. And I'm going to just work this into my skin in any areas that I need like a little bit more mattifying. Okay. I was a couple of minutes late this morning because I just got off of a text thread that I needed to respond back to. The sweetest girl, my girl Adelaide, her mom texted me and said, hey, we would love to have another alopecia eyebrow tutorial soon. So we're going to do that today. As we get started here, we're going to do some eyebrows as well in case Miss Adelaide is watching. She also has alopecia and her mama is the sweetest. So we're going to do a little brow tutorial quick and then get into the rest of the makeup. What time is it? It is 8:30 a.m. I've been up since 5. I'm an early riser. But yeah, 8:30 in the morning. I have my little coffee finally. I was just doing some Instagram stories about these new liquid blushes that just came out. They're so pretty. These are from L'Oreal, so they're very affordable, but the tones are so pretty. I might use all 3 of them today. I think that would look cool with this look, so we'll see. But I was just on Instagram stories and I was basically like, sorry, apologies, I have not had my freaking coffee. So I'm getting there. We're getting there. I'm a little slow. Me too, it's 9:30. Okay, cool. Nice. We're all waking up together. This is my favorite mug, by the way. If you guys don't know, I have an obsession with tigers. I just feel like they are the most like magnificent, majestic, like epic animals on the planet. So let's get into this look. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you. I'm just taking a little bit of my Fenty lip oil. And this is an old makeup artist trick of like doing your lips just as you get started, so that they can kind of like marinate, if you will. They can kind of like soak in and really hydrate the lips as the rest of your makeup is kind of coming together. So I always like to do a little lip product as I'm starting. If anyone is new here, I have alopecia. That's why I have no hair. I'm a bald lady, okay? So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna do this look. If you're just joining, people are starting to trickle in. So this is the most beautiful makeup look ever. I'm super excited to do it. We're gonna do the fun kind of eye details, but we're gonna do some brows and some skin and everything else as well. So now that that primer has kind of like set in, we're gonna go through with a little concealer. I like to do a little concealer just before foundation so that I'm not using too much foundation on the skin. I like to start and kind of build it up as we go. Shit is everywhere this morning. Okay. For concealer underneath my eyes, I like my Natasha Denona. And then for the face, I like something a little bit lighter. So under eyes, the older I get, I swear, the more I need a little bit more coverage. Okay. So I'm going to let that kind of sit. And then I'm going to grab 110 from Lancome. This is the Tintidol concealer. And I just have a couple of little red spots. Not going to go crazy with this, but I am going to kind of shape out where I want to highlight. I just have a few little blemishes, nothing crazy. My skin has actually been really happy lately. I think I've just simplified my skincare routine, and it's been really helpful. We're just chilling everything out rather than doing so many masks and so many treatments and stuff. I just like to simplify these days. The older I get, the more I'm like, I don't care about the brand. I just want it to work, right? Okay, I see a bunch of comments about the nails. These are my favorite nails ever. I usually have these all the time. I like go and get them redone and I'm like, yep, same smiley faces, please. Thank you. But they are my go-to. They just make me so happy, and I feel like they make other people happy, which I love, because every comment that I get is usually someone saying, oh, I love your nails. They make me so happy. I'm like, yes, that's the whole point. Spread the joy. Okay. This is just a big, massive brush, and I like to use that to spread this concealer out across my head. I just like an even tone, and sometimes where I have my hair loss on the top, like kind of where the natural hair follicles meet the scalp, it kind of looks like a different tone, so I like to even that out. And then I've wet my big Sonia Kashuk sponge. This one is like $5 from Target. It's so good. So I like to just kind of pick up that concealer and tap it out. Nothing crazy. Some areas where I have like extra redness, I'm gonna let sit a little bit longer so that it actually increases the coverage. That's also a good tip. If you're just trying to get a bit more coverage out of whatever concealer you have, let it like sit on the skin for a couple minutes. It'll kind of like attach to the skin and settle in. It's so fun. So I feel like that just adds more coverage. Will give you a little bit more of the result you're looking for if you're looking to really cover redness or anything. It's just a fun little tip. You don't need like a super high coverage concealer. Just let it sit. The other thing I wanted to do, I don't think I have it here with me, but I picked up that e.l.f. Hydro Grip setting spray, and it is like a hydro grip formula. So it's meant to like grip the rest of your makeup. I wanted to use that before I did this makeup and I completely forgot, but maybe next week I'll do that, because that is also from the drugstore and is such a good dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip spray. Also, my eyes get so red. I don't know if anyone else experiences this with alopecia, but a lot of times when my eyelashes start to fall out again, and they always go through cycles of like regrowth and falling out, my eyes get so red and sore like this. I remember like when I first lost my hair, it was so painful and my eyes were just sore all the time, and I'm like feeling that. So they might be going through like a cycle of falling out again. I don't know. Okay. I'm just tapping out that concealer, pressing it up kind of into the eye, and then I'll tap it on top of my eye too, just to get a more smooth canvas and blend everything together. Cool, that's concealer. Nothing crazy. I feel like I want a little bit more coverage on this cheek. I'm just gonna dip straight into my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This baby is like full coverage. I feel like I need that more there and here and maybe in this zone. Funny story, I actually used to have a cancerous spot on my face back in the day. I was maybe in college. I was like 22 or something. I used to have a cancerous spot right here. So this is why everyone thinks it's a dimple when I smile. But this was removed. This is like a cancerous spot, which is crazy. It was so scary when I was like 25. I never talk about that, but I had this little bump and we had it tested and had it biopsied and it ended up being cancerous. So we took it off and now it's fine. But get your skin checked is all I'm saying. Anyways, this area always tends to get a little bit of redness. So I like to just add a little bit more concealer there. Okay, let's do a bit of foundation. I really don't want to do a lot of foundation. I just want something light. I think I'm going to use my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This has been like my go-to. It's so good. Also, this is my painting shirt. This is what I wear when I do like murals and like art projects. So it's covered in paint. Still, it's not dirty. But, okay, let's do a little foundation. I just want I want foundation that's gonna melt into the skin. If you're just joining, this is the look we're doing. Not that. So pretty. So this is what we're going for in the eyes. It's honestly like mainly an eye look. And I think I'm going to do, instead of blue, I think I'm going to do like a deep teal. It's going to be really pretty. So that's what we're going for. But I want the skin to look glowy, like, I don't know, just sun-kissed and beautiful. So this is a little Sonia Kashuk brush as well, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Her brushes are such good quality. I don't know how she built that whole brand and then sold it to like Target. It's only sold at Target. But if you're looking for good quality brushes at a pretty affordable price, Sonia Kashuk ones are gorgeous. Okay. So I'm just kind of working this into the skin. The finish of this foundation is so lovely. It is like one of my ride or dies. Like if I was getting married all over again, I would probably wear this foundation just because it lasts so beautifully throughout the day. Which is so crazy. Our 1-year anniversary is coming up. Wade and I, my husband and I just got married last year. I can't believe it. It's already been a year. It's coming up next week. So gotta figure out what to do to celebrate. All right. So pretty. This tone, I feel like for NARS foundations, they all run so yellow. And I feel like I always have a hard time matching NARS foundations to my skin because I have quite a pink undertone. But this one is actually a good match. What shade am I? Vienna. It's actually a really good match. It's still, you can see it's still a little yellow, but I don't mind that because I'm happy to cancel out my redness. So I'm just taking tiny little bits. I have about 2 pumps, I think like 2 or 2.5 pumps on the back of my hand. So you really do not need a lot of product for this as long as you blend it in evenly. I feel like you go through a good amount. I just sent my husband on a coffee run, which I'm so excited for because I made some coffee at home. This is it, and it's in my favorite little tiger mug. But we found this coffee shop near our house, and it is the best oat milk latte I've ever had. They make this like homemade butterscotch syrup for it, and it is divine, divine, so good. So usually on Friday after like a really busy long week, we'll treat ourselves to a little coffee out. So Wade likes to ride his bike. We live in Los Angeles and it's beautiful out this time of year, so he likes to ride his bike and go get the coffee. Cool. Okay, love. I'm so glad I did this foundation. I haven't used it in a little while, but God, it's really pretty. My skin is just loving that. Okay, let's do a little contour situation. Before we do that, I'm just going to grab whatever is left on the back of my hand on my sponge. And I'm just going to tap over, kind of like melt that foundation into the skin. Make sure it's really blended. Cool. I feel like the older I get, the more I like applying with a brush like that and then blending out with a sponge just to even everything out. Okay, let's do this. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me getting older, but I feel like the older I get, the more I just want to use powder products. And I feel like it's usually the opposite. I feel like usually the older you get, you want to use cream products because they just look more natural, blah, blah, blah. I'm like craving cream products a little bit just to sculpt the face, but then I really have been loving powder products on the rest of my base. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of my Milk contour stick. I really love my Victoria Beckham one, but I've been using it just for my nose. I'm such a weirdo, I'm so picky. But I'm gonna pick up this one in the shade Stoked. And I'm just gonna work that into the cheeks to kind of shape and sculpt the cheekbones. And I feel like you could use a bigger brush to pop this on, right, and blend everything out, but I feel like the smaller brush I use, the more control I have of the product. And yeah, I think it's helpful. Okay, is anyone in here that is interested in moderating? We might need some help. Let me know. Someone wrote me before this or commented on the live link. Raise your hand if it's you, because that would be really helpful. Okay, I'm just going underneath the chin. Sculpting out that jawline. Okay. Going in this brow bone, just to kind of give the face a little bit more dimension. Okay, if you are interested in moderating, please send me a message on Instagram or TikTok and I will get back to you. I'm a little behind on the people that wrote me from last week, but I definitely want like someone who's going to take it seriously. Okay, I'm just working this into the sides of my nose, wiggling it in there, and I'm just going for like a really smooth blend, right? I don't want anything too dramatic, but I do want to kind of make it look like there's a shadow on either side of my nose, just to kind of build out the structure and the shape a little bit. For this like button nose technique, I like to go just underneath the nose and a little bit over. Then what I'm going to do is switch to this guy. This is my Victoria Beckham stylus, and I'm going to take my beloved, if you guys know, this is my beloved MAC brush. So good. I'm going to work this into the brush, and we're just going to tap on either side of the nose to even define it a little bit more, kind of give her a slimming effect. Isn't that crazy? Makeup is wild. Okay. Going over the top, over the bottom. See how much more definition that gives? It just like, we have a whole new nose. Not that we need it. It's just fun to play with this shape and dimension. So then to blend it out, make it look more smooth, more real, we're gonna go over it with this brush and we're gonna blend that up into this brow bone. Okay. Cute. Same thing over here, we're going over the top. I'm gonna take my sponge and just tap over the nose. Love. Okay, for a little cream blush situation, and always look to the side. Fun fact, always look to the side so that you don't miss some blending. I just realized that. Okay, so when we powder, it's gonna look a little bit better, but we're just getting into it here. I'm gonna do a multi-dimensional blush situation. These are the new cream blushes from L'Oreal. I was just raving about them on my Instagram stories, but these are a really good dupe for the Rare Beauty blushes, which are 20 some dollars. Like literally this color is practically the same. So pretty. And they're like 10 or $12, not that much. So I'm gonna apply just 2 little swipes on the outer portion of my cheek here. And then I'm gonna take my same foundation brush because it's already got a little product in there. And we're just gonna tap it out. Like the blend is so good. I feel like drugstore products have come such a long way, really. All right. Very pretty, very natural. Like honestly, you probably need a little more product than that. But I want to do another tone. Let's take a little bit lighter tone. This is like the more peachy tone. And I'm going to put that a little closer to the inner portion of the cheek. Okay. Just blending that with kind of the tip of this brush. But I swear, if there's like one face brush you needed for everything, this would be a good one. Pretty. It's so subtle. So subtle, but I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth between one cheek and the other, and I like to just kind of tap this until it diffuses and blends up my cheek. So pretty. Cute. Whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just going to tap that underneath my chin, near the center of my face, just to kind of melt everything together. Cute. Love. I feel like I wanted to try this liquid highlight the other day. Where did I see that? Might have fallen behind my desk. I think it did. I had a liquid highlight I wanted to try out, but no luck, guys. I'm not sure where it goes. Yeah, okay. We'll skip that. Let's just get into powdering and move through this base. I could just sit here and talk forever. Coffee break. Bringing me to life. All right, couple new products I want to try today as I'm going through. I picked up this NARS blush in the shade Gina. It is such a pretty tone. Reminds me of this liquid blush that we just put on, but a little lighter. That's gonna look really nice on the cheeks. And you can kind of see with this look that we're creating, this look is like really soft on the face. Like we have freckles, we have highlight. I feel like I want a liquid highlight. Why do I have nothing in front of me? Actually, that's not true. I do have a liquid highlight right here. Okay, back in business. I found a little liquid highlight that we're gonna use. I needed to look at that picture to remember that it needed a liquid highlight because hers is like very prominent. So I'm gonna do Made by Mitchell. This is Champagne. Does not say the shade. This is very old, but really, really pretty finish. So I'm gonna grab a little eyeshadow brush. Just blend that out, but we want to add a little glow, a little, I don't know, like golden hour makeup situation on the face so that when we do this teal, the orange tone blushes are really gonna complement that like bold teal. It's gonna be so pretty. Okay, love this highlight. I wish the name was on it. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's grab a little brush. This is almost too big. I need like a little, here we go. A little KVD brush, and I'm gonna pick up some of this liquid highlight. It's such a pretty champagne tone. If you see this on the Made by Mitchell site, just get it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna blend that into the brush. So I'm not picking up too much product. Tap, tap, tap. On top of that cheekbone. So underneath the skin, it's just gonna like shine through. So pretty. Just love this formula and so waterproof and long lasting. Yes, this is what I needed. Okay, cool. Powder, let's do this. For the under eye, I'm actually gonna grab my Westman Atelier pink powder. I've just been remembering that I love this so much lately. I'm gonna grab a teeny tiny powder brush, just a little guy, and I'm gonna work that pink powder into the under eye to set. I also like to take this kind of on the sides of the nose to just chisel out that contour a little bit more. But we're just gonna dust and lift with this pink powder. I feel like it just like cleans up the contour a little bit. Hi, Frankie. Thanks for joining. You got this. You can absolutely be a makeup artist, my friend. All right, pink powder on the cheeks. We're gonna blend this up towards the side of the nose. And because our brush is so small, we really have a ton of control. We have a ton of control powdering this down. Same thing in the inner portion of the face. This isn't like a super blurring powder. It's more of like a brightening powder. You can see it's got like a pink tone to it. I also really want to try the Tower 28 powders. They just came out. I'm dying to try them. Okay. So here is my powdered situation. For the rest of the face though, I want like a big fluff of powder. So I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush and I'm just gonna dust a bit of the Huda Beauty pink powder onto the face. So underneath here, sides of the face, This is just gonna set everything and make it so that when we add our powder, blushes, and bronzers over top, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna look patchy. It's not gonna cling to any of that cream product that we just put down to initially shape the face. It's just going to blend seamlessly because we have one thin layer of powder on top. Okay, let's keep going. Hi, Valentina. I love this. It's so good to see you guys. Okay, let's put that one down and let's get into like shaping the face. So I feel like bronzer and blush are my favorite parts of makeup. Just got this little brush in the mail from Fenty Beauty. This is their new powder blush brush. These are the powder bronzers that they just came out with. They're all so too deep for me, but they're really fun. So I'm gonna go through and add my blush with this new brush. And then I've been re-loving this one from Samantha Ravindal's collaboration with Sigma. It's like a tapered, fluffy brush. These bristles kind of go crazy, but I don't care. Like the shape is so good. So we're gonna do that for our bronzer. Let's just go through, get started. I'm gonna grab my Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed bronzer. This is in the shade medium. Such a good tone. I'm gonna scoot back like this so you guys can see everything. So this is the medium tone. It's like the middle shade. I just like to start right above my cheekbone and then just tap this into the skin. So for bronzer, it's okay to go that high. For contour, I'll show you. I like to do my contour after. We already have a cream one down, but I like to go through and do a little powder one after just to add more dimension to the face. But you can see I'm just tapping, so there's no fallout, no product going anywhere. And these ones are really cool because you can actually pop out the product. There's a little hole here, and you can pop out the pan and replace it with a new pan, so you're not wasting this component. It's really cool. Okay, same thing here. Bronzing these cheeks to make it look like we've been out in the sun all day, but no sun damage. We wear sunscreen in this family. All right, same thing on the forehead. I like having this much control, but it's a nice fluffy tapered shape. So I've been loving this for the head lately. And this little area just fits like perfectly in there. Samantha Ravindal was one of the first YouTubers that I ever watched on YouTube who did makeup, and I just loved her demeanor. I loved her energy and her vibe, the fact that she just stood for what she believed in, and yeah, she's iconic. So very proud of her for launching this brush. I'm also going to go a little bit under the chin. See how that just like snatches the jawline a bit? Nothing crazy, but a little bit. Hi, Maya. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, friends. Okay, underneath the chin. Whatever's left, dusting on the ears just to make sure that they blend with everything else. Okay, so that is essentially my bronzer. Got it on. Took me way too long, but there we go. For the rest of my contour, I'm going to take any little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to work it into my Nabla powder. And this is more of like a contouring shade. So that I'm just going to dust underneath. See how much dimension that gives the face? So I'm just basically angling it and dusting a little bit of powder right where my cheekbone meets the rest of my face. So I really want those to be defined. You can kind of smile a little bit, play with those lines. I like to go under the chin and a little bit on the nose as well. Cute. Done. All right, now blush. This is such a pretty shade. Where's your shirt from? Okay, this is from American Eagle. Does it say? Yeah, I think Aerie. Oh no, Billabong. Billabong. This is from Billabong. I think I got it at the Buckle at the mall. That's very comfortable. Okay, a little bit of powder blush. This is the shade Gina from NARS. Oh, thank you, Braylon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, that means the world. Really, thank you. How do I don't know how to thank you, but thank you. That is really sweet. Okay, I'm going through and I'm picking up a little bit of this blush. This is a really light peach shade from NARS in the shade Gina. So I'm just gonna tap this over the cheek, like the higher point of the cheek. So you can see one side with powder blush and one side without. So this just like reawakens the face, I think. I think it's so, so, so pretty. It's really subtle, but it just kind of like blends all those tones together, but it doesn't dull the highlight. We'll add in a little bit more, but you can see it's still kind of peeking through. And then to just like make that contour and bronzer look natural, I like to take my blush brush and just go over it. So we're melting everything together. So that's with blush, without. I'm a blush girly. I don't know what to say. It's just who I am. I remember back in the day in like 2016 when I was starting to really get into makeup like seriously, I was not a blush girly. Back then we were like all about the cream contours and the shaping of the face, but like blush, we were like couldn't stand it. But she's back. The blush is back. A little bit on the nose. Again, the center of the face. This is a really pretty tone. You like cannot overdo it. Obviously for lighter skin tones, but I just love this formula. It's like you cannot overuse it, right? Cool. See how that just like brings everything together? So pretty. All right, for a little bit of a highlight, I do have a fun one. I have this Star Surfer shade from Kaleidos, and these are like such fun highlighters. They're very almost like duochrome. I don't know how to explain them, but they have like such a gorgeous shift. I'm trying to figure out which brush I want. My normal one is not here. Let's grab whatever. Let's just grab this one from Anastasia. And because these are kind of like intense highlighters, I'm going to melt them into the brush a little bit. So this is an Anastasia highlighter brush, and I just like to spritz the tip with a little bit of highlight. Pack that into my hand, and then I'll just do a little swirl of the highlight with my brush. You can see what it'll look like. I'll dust a little bit off. Oh, so good. So pretty. Yes, that's what I needed. Gorge. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. Okay. Needed. I'm going to do a little bit on the nose, but that cream highlighter is actually doing really well on the nose. It's staying really well. So the rest I'm just going to kind of blend out, make sure there's no patchiness. Okay, now that we have highlight on, I'm going to bake. I'm going to take my little pink powder from Huda Beauty, give her a little shake. And then I found these powder puffs, you know, like a regular one. Like this is one from Danessa Myricks. It's massive. It's like I can't really get in the precise little areas that I want. But this one is teeny tiny. Look how small the triangle is. So I can get right in here and create a really nice shape of the face. So I'm gonna take this, and I kind of like to just wrap it around my finger. And I'm gonna press most of the product into the sides of that triangle because we're going in on the nose. We're gonna bake along the sides of the nose. So here, underneath the eye, and then just blend it out. Same thing here. And this is just going to like really sculpt and kind of shape our nose contour like kind of perfectly. This is like one of my favorite techniques for getting your contour to really hold throughout the day. Whatever's left, I like to just take along the center, kind of like that. See how much more like intentional that shaping is? Then I fly through this powder, by the way. This is the best. Same thing underneath that contour and bronze that we did. This is gonna hold that shape all day long. Oh, happy birthday, Shay. Okay. Same thing here. And I'm not like going to an event or anything, so I'm not doing like a ton of powder. This is a light bake. I'm taking whatever's left and I'm just packing this on the forehead. You can see it just immediately takes away that shine. And for me, it preps my eyebrows to be done too. Packing in around the side of the nose and the chin. And there you go. Now we wait. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Just kidding, don't do that. Ooh, coffee's jumping out at me. So good. All right, let's do some brows. If my girl was able to stay, if Miss Adelaide was able to stay for this live, we're gonna do a little tutorial and let's just get right into it, right? We're gonna do our brows for my girl so she can see. And I've been doing these a little bit thinner lately. Yeah, I've just been doing them a little bit thinner. I like the look of them and I just feel like they look a little bit more feminine. So can you add some words of encouragement to my sister because she has alopecia? Okay, Adrienne, please tell your sister that she is not alone at all and that we are all here spending this time together. That's why we're here. That's why I show up bald in the world, so that everyone else can feel seen and can feel like they're not alone. Because when I was young, when I was super young, I didn't have anyone to look to. I didn't know anyone that looked like me. And so I've kind of made it my mission in this lifetime of mine now to spread awareness about alopecia. So please just let your sister know that she's not alone and that it's very cool to be different. We all don't want to look the same. Anyways, I hope she's doing well. Always please send me a message on Instagram or TikTok or email if you need any extra support. Okay. All right, guys, let's do these brows. So I'm starting by just mapping out a shape, right? Because I have nothing to work with. There's no hair at all. So I'm starting by just sketching a little shape. And then I'm going to draw a little subtle line right underneath that shape and a little bit over top of it, just kind of running parallel. And then I like to just blend it out. Now that we have the two lines, we can kind of fill it in. You can do this as thick or as thin as you want, right? So no need to copy me exactly, but this is how I like to do them. So I'm just kind of eyeballing the shape. Sometimes they get a little too thick. Sometimes they look too thin. Like literally my brows change every single day. But for the most part, this is my routine. So see how I sketched a little bit below and a little bit above? That is going to give us the shape and the thickness, the dimension of the brow. Because we want these to look as realistic as possible. This is the Urban Decay Brow Blade, by the way. If you are just starting out doing your eyebrows, this is a great product because it's very easy to use. They're waterproof pencils. And the other side is a little ink stain, so you can draw on hair-like strokes there. So, okay, I'm grabbing my pencil and I'm just popping in, thickening the brows a little bit. And they have such a good shade range too. I think that's why I really like these. Like if you wanted to, if you're just starting out, you don't have any hair like me, taupe is a really good shade, like that taupe tone. Like it's not gonna be warm like this. So until you kind of figure out your shade that you like to use, this is a really helpful tool. You can use a taupe shade that allows you to, you know, draw it on really lightly if you need, or really thick if you want. So then I'll go through with the pen and I can just draw on some little hairs. And this is ink, so this literally will kind of stain your skin for the rest of the day. Washes right off at the end of the day, but it just gives your eyebrows a little bit more definition, a little bit of fluff so that they look a bit more realistic, right? I also feel like it's kind of that same technique of like adding your cream and then doing a powder over top. This is like you have your pencil and then you do the ink stain over top, so it's going to last a little longer. That layering of product is what keeps it on the longest. All right, here's our base. This is our base brow. If you're in a hurry, leave the house, like you're good, right? But if you have a little bit of time, which we may or may not, you can grab a little pomade. And this is what I use to draw on my little fake hairs, my little hair-like strokes. So I'm gonna get really close to you guys, super close. This is the KVD pomade. So good and so waterproof. And this is the Anastasia 7B brush. So you can see how thin she is, right? This is my ride or die until I make my own brushes someday. Stay tuned. This is my holy grail brush. So good. So I'm gonna pop through and start creating my hair-like strokes right on top of that brow. And I'm kind of turning the brush. It's starting straight, so I can add in a straight line. And then as I get towards the center of the brow, I'm actually turning the brush to mimic the shape and the direction that natural hairs would grow, right? So that's what I like to do. And then towards the tail, I want it to be a little sharper, a little bit more, I want it to be a little bit more defined, a little bit sharper at the tail. So I just kind of make a solid line. And there's a little clump of product there, so I like to use the end of that spoolie, which, by the way, you can do this anyways. What's going on in this chat? What are you guys saying? This is so, you guys are having a full-on conversation. Okay. I was just gonna say, if you had regular eyebrows, your spoolie can be used to brush through and like distribute that product. But if you don't have regular eyebrows, like me, if you're working with this, it's actually really helpful to just use as like an eraser. You can just kind of flick product around and move it. Okay. Then I like to just draw a more solid line across the top, and you can see how much more dimension this eyebrow has compared to that one. So that's my little trick. I like doing the brow blade, Urban Decay brow blade, to get them started, and then going through with the pomade. To me, this is like the most natural looking eyebrow that I can get without having any hair on my face. So yeah, this is my technique. I also love all the Benefit Cosmetics products, but I have found that in like the summer heat, these KVD pomades last so long, and I feel like they're like truly waterproof. Like I could literally go swimming and it would stay on, you know? Okay, same thing over under to kind of thicken them. And then I'm gonna bring this arch a little bit higher and a little longer. Cute. Okay, here's our brows. Not bad. I'm gonna clean off my brush, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more dimension. A little bit more dimension. This is a black shade, so same pomade from KVD. This is in the shade Graphite. So good. You can use this as wing liner also. It's really, really good. Okay. I'm picking up a little, just a tiny bit of that product. I like to wipe most of it off in the back of my hand and then just pick up the tiniest bit. So you can see my brush loaded up with product looks like this. So it's like going to create such tiny little hair strokes. I'm going to go through and I'm just adding a handful of little extra hair strokes that have more dimensions. So see how it's a little bit darker? This, in my opinion, just makes the eyebrow look so realistic, as if, you know, your eyebrow hairs, if you really had them, they were not all exactly the same color, right? And they're not all the same thickness. So we want to add a little realistic dimension. So that's what I'm doing with the black. And it doesn't look like super intense, right? It's like really soft, but I feel like it just helps add a little bit more realistic touch to the eyebrows. Love how I'm already losing my voice. Okay. Cute. So I'm just adding these little details. This is definitely not for a girly trying to get out the house in 2 minutes. But this is what we do having no hair, drawing alopecia eyebrows on. Okay. Cute. I'm very happy with those. I feel like they look fairly realistic. The last thing we're going to do, and if you guys have been watching me, I'm sorry if this is repetitive, but I always get requested to do these eyebrow tutorials, so I'm going to keep doing them until you guys stop asking. I think it's helpful for a lot of people. All right, I'm going to grab my concealer. This is my little NARS Soft Matte Concealer. And I have these little lip brushes. These are literally like professional lip brushes. I like to use them for carving out my eyebrows. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of that product, kind of wipe most of it off on the back of my hand. And then whatever's on there, I like to go right underneath the eyebrow. This is doing two things. Number one, it's highlighting the eyebrow. So it's going to make it look like it's really on, like attached to the skin. It's going to make it look real, like it's kind of textured and three-dimensional. And it's going to brighten underneath that arch, which is going to lift the face up and give you a youthful look. So those two reasons, I do this every single time. I will never not do this. I just feel like that looks so clean, right? So good. Okay, then whatever's left on the brush, you can see I'm turning it to the side. I'm just gonna run that over the top of the eyebrow to clean it up as well. And then we can turn it flat again and just blend everything out. Boom. Like, I just feel like it looks so much better with that concealer trick. It's a good trick. So same thing on the other side. It helps, like, it's like an eraser. Concealer's like an eraser, right? It's just gonna clean up everything that we messed up. Like if you didn't have clean lines, if you smudged some of that pomade down there, no problem. We can clean it up with our concealer. All right, so now just blending it out. Cool. Cute. Same thing, whatever's just left over on the brush. You don't want a lot of product, like really, it's the smallest amount of product on the brush. But that is just gonna clean up your brows and make them look so much more like tidy, as if they've just been done by a professional, right? Cute. Okay, brows are done. Thank goodness that took forever. I'm gonna set them now with a little bit of powder. One of my holy grail all-time faves. This is Studio Fix pressed powder. I'm gonna take that and just lightly tap over that brow. I also feel like this chills out the color, like it was really dark over here. Now it's a little bit more natural. Also, if you look, because I have no eyebrows, it's kind of shiny, versus here, after tapping it with some powder, it kind of like mattifies it. This is also going to help with longevity. They're going to last all day long. Okay. Yay, eyebrows are on and done. Hallelujah. With the same little powder brush, I'm going to dust away that bake now. You can see it just leaves a really subtle highlight underneath the contour. Same thing here. Just dust it away. It just sharpens our contour on our nose a bit. Also sets everything in place really beautifully. Ta-da! Cool. That's the face mostly done. Now we can go through and do the eyes. Freaking an hour into this. Sorry. I feel like I'm taking so long. Do you do conventions or anything like that? Yeah, I do. I'm actually speaking at a convention in Atlanta in September. I'm like spilling coffee everywhere. What's happening? Yes, I am speaking at an alopecia convention in Atlanta in September, at the end of September. So that'll be really fun. Oh, thank you, Valentina. I know that I don't need makeup. I love not wearing makeup, but I also really love wearing makeup because it's just fun, right? Just fun. This is all for fun and for art. Okay, adding my little frecks because, of course, I am. They are a part of me. I love my little freckles. Also a great disguise for blemishes. If you have a little pimple that is like, I have this one that is like not wanting to be covered up no matter how much concealer I put on it. Great little trick is to just pop a freckle on it, right? Then tap it in and you will never know. It's a freckle, not a pimple. Oh, that was too much. All right, where's my sponge? If you ever get too much Freck product on, you can just tap it with your little sponge and it'll disperse them in a very natural way. I have this product all over me. I have a little mole there that I always like to add a dot to. Cute. Same thing. Just a couple on the forehead. I don't like as many. Ugh, I always go too hard. I like the freckles too much, guys. Okay, see how I'm just like tapping it out until it becomes softer? I just feel like these make the skin look like skin. They bring the youth back to your face. Freckles are the best. I don't care if you don't like them. I love them. Okay, there we go. Freckles are on. Actually, I'm feeling like these need a little support. They look too not blended. So I'm grabbing a little random freckle pen and I'm just gonna add a few around them to make them look not so perfect. Cute. Okay. Maybe a couple around the nose. Nice. Nice. All right, for setting spray, I'm gonna grab my One Size setting spray. Blast the face. All right, we're getting there, guys. Before I go through and set again, let's do these eyes. This is the whole look that we've been waiting for the whole time. Okay, let's do it. For the color, I really wish that About Face had, these are all my About Face fluid eye paints. I wish they had a teal, this color, but that was not shimmery. This one is shimmery. I want it to be like this, but deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm going to maybe just go in with this anyways, and we can darken the perimeter. I don't know. I'm not sure. This one is not the tone. I don't know what color I want to use. Probably should figure that out first, eh? Maybe like, I just want like a teal. Maybe, do I have a teal paint? I don't think so. We have this one. Don't know. Not sure which color I want to go in with. Okay, found a solution. This is what I'm looking for. like a deeper teal, you know? So that's what I want, but I don't have that. So we're gonna fix this situation. I'm gonna start with a little pink because pink and teal are just so gorgeous. I'm gonna start with pink right on the lid, and this is just gonna be a base for the rest of the eye. I like to do with this color specifically, it doesn't blend very fast, like it really sets, or I'm sorry, it blends well, but it sets down quite fast. So I think I'm gonna do one eye at a time. I'm gonna go through and just kind of pop that color on and then blend it up into that brow bone. Kind of tap it out, make sure it's nice and settled. So number one helpful thing about doing this is we have a smooth canvas and everything underneath is one tone. Second thing is it just like chills out my eye. I just feel like it like smooths out my eye so much. This is a really good base color. You can see on this I have veins, I have shininess, oils coming through. So this is really helpful. Same thing, I'm gonna pop on my little pink. This is On Point, by the way. Wore that on my wedding day from the brand About Face. Such a good color. It's like the perfect pinky base tone. All right, so blend in that inner corner and then whatever's left, we're gonna blend outwards in like a V shape. You could do this with your brows second also. Yeah, I know. I know, there is a lot of hate in these lives. It's kind of frustrating because I love them. I love seeing you guys and hanging out, but it is a little frustrating to see so many people bring bad vibes. And I'm like, the vibes are only good here, guys. Like, if you're not going to spread love and like bring good energy, like, can you please just get the fuck out, please? That would be really great. Anyways, let's keep going. All good. I think I am going to add a moderator probably because we have a lot of negativity in and out of here. Drives me nuts. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? Yes, we shall. A little bit of water. I need a little bit of water for this look. Where is my water? Here's a little spritz. I'm gonna spray my teal and let's grab a brush. Oh, all my brushes are over there. Let's see if we have a small one. Yeah, we'll find something. We have a small one in here somewhere. This will do. These are just little paint brushes, by the way. But they work great for anything graphic, any graphic eye looks. Yeah, that will work. Let's just wake it up. I'm gonna clean this brush really quick. I know, Valentina. Thank you for the love. It's all good. It's just a lot of time that I dedicate to doing these. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot of time and energy and effort to come on here and like spread love. And so when people are just like blatantly not kind, it drives me insane. It's like, I do not have time for this. There are kids in this chat, you know, they're good people just trying to enjoy this process in this chat. So it's okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna grab this teal color. I'm going to grab this teal color. This is a really pretty like neon teal. And I'm going to start this shape. So this shape is what we're working off of. Boom. So pretty. It's like, I don't know what to call this. It's like an abstract shape, but it's almost like flower, like, you know, like flower petal, like it's so pretty. So this is the vibe we're feeling. I think I want to do a beautiful shimmer on the lid. I think I want to do a graphic liner over top. So I think that's the vibe. I'm going to pick this up on my little brush here. This is just whatever I had in front of me. I would prefer to have something a little bit smaller. If anyone is just joining, what we're doing is this creative makeup look, and we're about to get started, so buckle up. All right, the inner corner looks like she has like almost a flower petal here, and then it blends out, and then it goes around the side of the face. It's so, so cute. So I think I'm actually gonna start underneath here. I'm gonna start looking down into my mirror, and I'm gonna create a big shape right here. This is what we're gonna start with. And this isn't like my ideal brush for this, but it's all good. Then we're gonna do a couple little swirls. And then it kind of just like dissipates into the side of the face. Now I kind of smushed these two lines together, so I'm gonna even that out with my brush. These liners are the best though. They're honestly so well formulated, easy to work with, and the colors are gorgeous. So pretty. So I just did that so quickly. I'm going over it a second time to kind of just define the lines a little bit. Then I'm gonna do, before I go through and do the bottom half, I'm gonna do the other side, since these lines are like fresh in my mind. So I'm just kind of mimicking, and then before I get the lines perfect, I like to just kind of sketch it on, you know what I mean? Just kind of sketch it on there. Cute. All right, picking up a little bit more. I feel like the texture of this liner is important. I think like the best analysis to give it would be like, you want the texture of like melted ice cream. Like really thin, but not watery. Cute. Okay. So I brought that one down a little too far. I'm just gonna wipe it away. Then I can go over this end of it a little bit more. And that's kind of where it ends. So I made that one a little bit thicker. I'll make this one a little bit thicker. Cute. Love. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, all right. I'm grabbing I'm grabbing the same brush, and I'm going back into the front of the look. And it looks like she has some like she comes way in here and then way out for a bigger little loop. Nothing I'm saying makes any sense. Just ignore me. A bigger little loop. Like, what am I even saying? It's so funny. Okay, but this is the vibe. I made this one a little bit bigger than I would have liked. I could have shrunken it down, but it's okay. So same thing here. I'm gonna come in and then coming out and swoop. Sweet. This is so fun. Love. Okay. That's really cool. I like how it's turning out. Just a reminder, we're not talking politics in here. We're talking makeup. So let's keep this makeup focused. Yeah? Thank you. Okay, cute. Now I feel like I want like an iridescent something, or like glitter, or like gold, something like that, right? So pretty. Okay. And this is kind of like that under eye tone is so hard to work, not the tone, the texture of my under eye, because I'm old, you guys. I'm starting to get old, and I feel like the skin underneath my eye is starting to get a little bit more just textured. The older I get, the more I notice it. So I find it's kind of hard to draw on the shapes as smooth as I used to, but it's okay. We're gonna clean them up. And it's just skin, just a little bit of wrinkled skin, because we be out here living life and smiling. Okay, cool. I love that. I love that. I wish this was a little bit further over, but we're not gonna be a perfectionist, right? Right. Okay, sip of coffee. Oh, so good. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get into politics here, guys, or I will straight up block you and remove you. We're not doing that. All right, let's keep going. I want to add, so see this color? This color is like dark on the outside, whoops, dark on the outside, light on the inside. So I can totally do that. Let's see. Okay. See how that happens. I think I just added a moderator to help some vibes. Let's see what happens. Tell me how it goes. Okay, here we go. We're making an ombre shape here, guys. So I'm grabbing this teal, and we're gonna add that in the inner corner and then blend it out to something a little bit more soft, a little bit more subtle. See how she has like almost a, thank you, KK. I'm gonna call you KK. I'm not sure what your real name is, but appreciate you. Okay, so we have this lighter color in the inner corner and on the lid, and then I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it almost looks like she has shimmer on the lid, and it looks freaking beautiful. So let's play around with that. I think I want to do just a little bit of like depth around the outer corner, but I don't know how it's going to work because I already have light. It's just going to be an experiment, okay? We're going with the flow, guys. All right, let's do this. I'm going to grab a teal and just put that on the back of my hand and close this up. Make sure you close that up because otherwise it is gonna dry out very quickly. So I'm just gonna lean in and get really close for you guys. I almost wish I had like a thinner brush for this, but whatever, we'll try. So I just worked that cream in here, and I'm going to pop it right in this area underneath the shape that I created, right? Same thing here. Okay. I think this is gonna turn out actually really cool now that I'm seeing it come together. It's almost gonna look like negative space, right? And don't worry about anything. Like if you're doing this with me, I always talk like you guys are doing this with me, but if you're doing this with me, don't worry about any mistakes you made because you can always clean that up with a little Q-tip or makeup remover. So it does not need to be perfect. But I'm just using the tiny, teeny babiest amount of product. And I'm just kind of trying to smudge it out. We'll blend and make it an ombre effect anyways, but okay. Cool. Wait, I low-key love this. Thank you, KK. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love you for that. That is so helpful. Okay, I'm bringing this into, this area is kind of weird. I know I need to get around that little hump there, but it's kind of a weird shape. So I think I am gonna probably switch brushes and use this one to blend. Ugh, it's just not doing it for me. Switching. I'm gonna switch to one of my little concealer brushes. This is gonna be the vibe. Immediately I can tell. It's just more precision. The other one was a little too big. So I'm going right around that turn. Kind of just tapping it around, honestly, this area with the highlighted teal color. That is so cool. Love. How fun. Oh, I love this so much. Okay. I'm just picking up a little bit. I think I'm going to use this from now on. We'll see how different it looks. It's a much smaller brush, so I can just get way more precise, and then I can use the other one to blend everything out. If you guys are following along, I would low-key love to see you guys follow along. If anyone follows these looks or like does them with me, tag me on Instagram and I will repost you immediately because I would love to see your take on this look. Yeah, and I always leave the thumbnail of the look that we're creating in the live description, so you can see it and come back to it and recreate it if you want to. But these Freaky Friday looks are like, they're so fun. It just, honestly, it's getting me ready for Halloween. It's getting me ready for that whole series. If you're new here, I do a series every single October where I do 31 days of Halloween. I've been doing it for, oh my God, 6 years now. So long. And yeah, so I'm in the process of like doing all the looks for that on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube this year. We're gonna go big on YouTube and post all those looks every day throughout the month of October. So do you guys have any ideas on that note while we're here hanging out? Do you guys have any ideas for Halloween looks? I would love to hear your thoughts. Anything creative, like, you know, don't say like a skeleton. You know what I mean? Like, I've done so many skeletons over the years and I love them, but like I need like creative ideas. I need like unlikely ideas. You know what I mean? So I would love to hear your thoughts. Which I use for the paint. I always recommend the Mayron paint palettes. They do the Paradise paints, which are the paints I've been using for years and years. So I always recommend the Mayron Paradise paint. Ooh, Jeepers Creepers, that's a good one. Yes, love. And even things that are like not scary, right? Not like classic Halloween. Like somebody in my Instagram community, I like put it out on my broadcast channel. And I was like, what Halloween look should I do? And somebody was like a serial killer, but use like Trix cereal. And I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Use like actual cereal. So the more creative, the better. That would be great. But yeah, drop any, ooh, Killer Clown from Outer Space, I like it. Drop any suggestions for Halloween below, because I'm literally doing them today. Today, tomorrow, I'm like leading up to October. I prep them all ahead of time. So if you guys have any ideas, drop them in the comments for sure. I need, yeah, pumpkin. Okay, we can do a pumpkin. I've done a couple pumpkins in the past, but we can always do a new pumpkin. All right, I'm so glad I switched brushes because that was really helpful. Then I think I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit more. I'm gonna take just a fluffier situation. And this is kind of like dried, but I'm just picking up whatever's on there so that it has a little bit of pigment. I'm just gonna diffuse all that color so that it's not so harsh, so that it kind of blends a bit. Cool. Love. So we're just fading everything out. Not for Halloween, but back to school, you could use makeup face paint. But school supplies, cute. I love that idea. That's a good idea. Like pencils and erasers and like draw a notebook or something. That's a good idea. Love that. That'd be fun for the kids going back to school too, huh? Okay, just blending all this out. I don't want to do too much down here, but I'm just kind of like lightly dusting, right? Scarecrow, yeah. Okay. I just saw a question about why am I bald? If you're just joining, I have alopecia and I teach makeup lessons. Yeah. Yep, exactly. It literally is an autoimmune disease where my hair just falls out. It's the craziest thing. But I'm totally healthy. I'm completely fine, thankfully. That's pretty much all that happened. That is so good. Okay, moving on. I'm not sure exactly what tone I want to do all over the lid, all over the eyes and the lid, but I do have this really pretty kind of shimmer, and I actually have this light teal shade that I can use too. Maybe I'll start with that. Need a fluffer, a fluffy brush. This guy, wow, I've had this brush. This is from Zoeva. I've had this brush for like 10 years, you guys. So freaking long. All right, I'm gonna grab this teal from a Sugar Pill palette, tap it off, and I'm just gonna like lightly dust this all over the lid. So it's like really subtle, but it's just gonna help kind of show that gradient, right? Really, really subtle. It's just gonna blend all these areas where that cream was, and just give me something all over the lid. And then we'll go through with the shimmer. Cute. I'm loving this. This is a really fun one. Same thing here, kind of just dusting. This is also gonna set that cream. This is a waterproof cream that I put down, but this adding a little bit of eyeshadow over it like this is gonna set that in place. Okay, now we'll switch, and I'm gonna add a bit more setting spray to my little Smith brush. Whatever happened to Smith Cosmetics? Are you guys, does anyone know? I feel like I have not heard anything about them in a long time. All right, this is an OG palette from Urban Decay that I literally bought like 3 of because it's one of my all-time favorites. But I just picked up the shade Switchback. So fun. It is like, look at this reflect. It's like a teal reflect. I bought like many of these because of that shade pretty much alone. And you'll see why. Oh, look how pretty. Gorgeous. I love that one so much. I'm just kind of working this into inner corner. I have my mom's blush brush. It's as old as I am. Oh, funny. I love that. Good brushes should last you a lifetime, honestly. Like, if they're made right, they should really withstand the test of time. Okay, pretty. I love that blue shimmer. Same thing on the other side. I'm just kind of allowing that inner corner to get a little touch of that shimmer too. And then all over the lid, I'm just kind of working it in. These Smith brushes are so good. Like the shape, it's like a little arrowhead shape, like a triangle at the tip. And I just feel like they last so long. They're like little paint brushes. All right, what I was left, I'm gonna shift the tone of my highlight to be that color, because how pretty. So freaking pretty. Okay, gorge. In this, she has a little dusting of another tone, so we can totally do that. Let's do it. Why not? I'm gonna take that same pink that we used on the eyes initially, and I'm gonna pop that underneath here. This is so fun. I love this pink and teal vibe together. Then we can blend that out. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and kind of blend that out underneath the eyes. I feel like if you look on like a color wheel, a fun way to kind of choose makeup looks is to choose adjacent colors on the color wheel. So if you know that like pink and green are like contrasting colors, right? They're across from each other. They're, I think, technically complementary. They go across from each other on the color wheel, and you choose like a variant of red. So not exactly red, but like pink, and not exactly green, but like teal. You can always tell that those colors are gonna visually work well together. They're gonna look really interesting together on the eyes because of that color theory. Something I learned in makeup school that I am always fascinated by. Okay, I want a light pink, like a really like feminine, pretty light pink. Yes, it does take time. Okay, so this one is called Blossom. This is an old BH Cosmetics palette. They are no longer a company, I don't think. I'm just gonna dust this pink into the under area of my eye and then kind of diffuse it onto the cheek. So it's like a blown out editorial style shade or blend. Pretty. You can add as much or as little of this as you want. That is so pretty. Hi.
You're so pretty.
Come here. Oh, my husband just brought me coffee. Look, we got a moderator. It's so helpful.
There's a moderator?
Yeah, KK's helping me.
Yo, KK.
I know.
Thank you.
You're the
Girl,
best.
this is amazing.
I added her as a moderator and she's like screening all the mean people. It's great.
KK, you are a legend.
Yes, you are.
Here, let me get the coffee for you.
Yes, coffee, please. I'm double fisting coffees over here. Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, so for highlight, I want a little more because this is turning into a cool vibe, a cool situation. So I'm switching from that original pink tone that I had to this really pretty teal shift. I feel like it's going to be a better vibe. Oh, yes. So pretty.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's the...
You got a hot one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay. It's all good. Thank you.
Yeah. You want to take a lift?
No, it's the lid.
Do you like that?
Sure. Doesn't matter.
Yummy, huh?
Good. Different.
Is it different?
Different than ice.
Oh.
But good.
She likes the ice more.
I do like the ice more, but it's okay. Still brought a coffee. I'm not complaining.
How are we doing over here? I like the look.
Good. We're just finishing
sick,
up.
per usual.
Thanks,
Are
dude.
you basing it off? Oh, you're basing it off of that.
Yeah, it's my inspo, but I'm doing my own colors, and
Cool.
now we're gonna curl the lashes.
KK, yeah, of course I'm gonna get Abby coffee.
I know.
This is the dopest human on planet Earth.
Aw.
So like I'm gonna get her coffee every day for the rest of my life.
Babe Holland. Thank you.
Well, how is it going in here?
Good.
Is that your boyfriend?
Better than boyfriend. He married me, guys.
I'm her boyfriend. I'm her side piece.
But he's
I
also
come in occasionally. Just
also forever my boyfriend.
boyfriend, husband,
Yeah.
little late night snack.
All of the above.
Well, it looks great. I love to see people in here saying what's up.
I know. It's good vibes.
Yeah, it's such a good vibe. I love the KK's like
No, honestly,
jumping
it
in. That's so
People
rad,
were
girl.
starting to have like
Hell
political.
yeah.
They were starting to have political conversations. I was like, we're not doing that.
KK, where are you coming in from, girl? Where are you at?
Yeah.
Are you in like where do you live at?
Yeah, good point. I've just been like moving through this look. I haven't even asked. Yeah, tell us about you, KK. You're crushing it. You're so
I want to
helpful.
know about KK for sure.
Also, what is your actual name? Is it KK or is that just your username?
You don't. Well, you don't have to tell us your actual name.
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
also
want to.
you also don't need to do that.
You also don't have to tell us where you're at in the world. I just like knowing where people are chiming in from, and you seem really cool, KK.
Yes.
So I like knowing. Oh, this person's from
Jumped in
there.
and helped so much.
Yeah.
Halloween. Oh yes, I've been asking for Halloween recommendations too. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna do a waterproof mask.
Ava from the UK.
Nice.
Coming from UK.
Yeah, where's everyone coming in from?
Yeah. Drop in on
In the chat.
In the chat where you're tuning in from. I just like hearing where people are coming from.
Yeah.
It's so cool. UK, love it.
We're in Los Angeles.
Our friends across the pond. What's up, UK folks?
I know.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Represent Valentina. A lot of UK, I love it.
Netherlands, Wyoming. Okay.
Netherlands, Wyoming, hell yeah.
USA and New
New Mexico. Florida, amazing. Oregon, my cousin lives in Oregon. Lives in Bend, Oregon, represent.
Can you just be in every live with me?
Washington State, my dad's from Washington. Sudan, no way.
Wow.
Oh, Ava, you're from
Canada.
Sudan. I see, cool. Canada, Texas, Lone Star, represent. Canada.
Lisbon. Oh,
Scotland, hell yeah,
Lebanon.
dude.
I thought it said Lisbon.
Oh, man. Lebanon, rad.
Love
Utah. Rancho Cucamonga, right down the road from us.
Amazing.
Let's go, Cucamonga, folks.
Amazing.
I love it. Florida, of course, we're going to be in Florida later this year.
Yeah, we are.
I think she said where else? South Dakota, love it.
Nice.
Asthma. Ava says hi. Or for
Yeah.
Ava. Sorry.
What do you
No,
say?
I say hi.
Asthma.
What's up,
Hi
Asthma?
to asthma for Ava.
South Dakota. Where else we got? Anything else here? UK. Egypt, amazing.
San Diego.
Ireland, love it. San Diego, represent for our San Diego folks. Nebraska,
Yeah.
amazing.
Ooh, we got a global fam here.
Yeah.
Different is dope.
Ooh,
squad.
KKMD, I love it. Awesome, girl. East Coast and
Nice. Maryland. Love it.
Cool. I just love hearing where everyone's coming in from.
I
It's cool to see
know.
such a global community.
You should join Freaky.
Celebrating.
Raise your hand if you want Wade, my husband, to join Freaky Friday Lives, because I feel like he brings a whole different energy.
I just bring, Maryland,
So fun.
KK. Love it. Our one of our good friends who's staying with us, he's actually
from
in
Maryland.
town from Maryland right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, he lives in Colorado, but he's originally from Maryland.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the vibes from all y'all. Valentina, let's go.
I know.
Preppy, yeah, Linda. Heck yeah, guys.
I know. So fun.
Super fun.
Also, hello to all the people that don't comment. It's
Yeah.
okay if you like just to watch and you don't.
Yeah, if you don't want to comment, it's cool. I just like talking with everyone here and seeing what you
Yeah.
guys are all doing.
I know. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Natasha coming in from Ireland. Let's go.
I know.
Heck yeah, girl.
Hi, Ireland.
Bam, our Irish friends. We
We
were
were
there
just
earlier
there.
this year.
Yeah.
Saying hi to Irish fans.
I know. We went to Dublin. We went all around the whole country.
Yeah, totally. I just love seeing people high fives. Bam.
I know.
Hearts. Let's go. Half heart, real heart. Boom. And then Abby just does cool makeup, and I just
Wade talks to
bring
you guys.
vibes. And then that's just me, man. And then the Different is Dope represent. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys know, but Different is Dope is Abby's brand, and it's
It is.
it's technically our brand because we work together
Yeah,
and do
both of
everything
us.
together. But the whole idea is celebrating what makes you different, what makes you unique.
Yeah.
Different is dope. That's the mission. What's up, Avalyn, coming from Pakistan? Cool. Yeah,
Yeah, wild. I love it.
totally. Yeah, good stuff, everyone. Hope your guys' Friday's going really, really well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend.
I just got some coffee
He
for
brought-
Abby, and I got coffee for myself.
You brought me coffee.
And the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Great day to be alive,
A
everyone.
lot to be grateful
So
for.
whatever you are doing in your life, hopefully there's one thing you can find to be happy and grateful for. Because I think that one thing can build to many things from that.
I love it.
I need a mug.
Yeah, the tiger mug.
Oh, the tiger mug.
Tiger
Make
mug
a
is a
different is
vibe,
dope.
huh?
Make a different is dope mug. That'd be cool too.
Oh, we can make it alien shaped.
Alien shape. Yeah, I love to see like how much does the community here know about what you're doing?
It depends. I feel like the lives a lot of time, like because we just started doing them not too long ago, the lives are mostly a lot of new people.
Cool. This is amazing.
Oh, it was your birthday yesterday?
KK, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh man. I
You had the
would.
best day. We're celebrating here for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to sing happy birthday to you in my head because my birthday song is so bad when I sing it. I can't sing very well, so I'm just going to sing.
There you go. You can hum it. Amazing.
Yeah, KK.
Hey, Vaughn.
Happy birthday.
You're amazing.
Oh, KK saw the mural, dude. Yeah, dude, her mural is crazy sick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that whole mission, I could talk about this forever, but the whole mission of Different is Dope and like the whole reason we did that mural is because I have had this crazy experience with alopecia, and the whole goal with everything I'm doing, from the live YouTube lives, from the mural, from creating merch that says Different is Dope, is to spread this whole awareness, this whole message that being different is awesome and you should embrace whatever makes you different as your superpower, right? So that's the whole purpose. So we're on this mission to take this all over the world, to put on events, to teach makeup lessons, to work with all of our partners to bring this to life. So that's the whole goal, is to just spread awareness and make it so, you know, people feel like they can show up in the world however they are, whatever's unique or different about them. Like, you should celebrate that, not be ashamed of it. So
if you like wearing colorful clothing, then wear colorful clothing because it makes you feel good.
This man does.
Yes.
I do.
Different is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honey, whatever that is, celebrate it. I'm gonna jump in the shower here in a second. That's when it comes to time. I will come back and see.
Yeah, come hang whenever you want.
Yeah, I love seeing this community.
I know.
Much love to all you guys out there.
That's the best.
Thanks for being supportive and being great people.
Yeah.
Keep putting more of that in the world.
Good
vibes. The world needs it. So, and keep putting art in the world. Yeah. You're doing that. Okay, I love you. I'll be back. Bye. I'll see you in a bit.
Everyone say bye to Wade. Oh, I love how much he loves being on camera too.
I just love the community.
I know you do.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
He's the cutest ever. That's my honey. A lot of you guys are probably meeting him for the first time, but that's my world right there. So fun to have him on lives. We actually used to do a live show together on an app called Super Great, and it was so much fun. We would literally just go live, and the community would like tell him what makeup to put on. He would put it on me. He would put makeup on himself. It was so silly and fun. And then that app like closed down, so we no longer do that. But Wade loves being on camera, and he's just like the best vibes. I am obsessed with him. All right, someone mentioned rhinestones, so I'm gonna add on a couple little rhinestones because that's a great idea. And we're doing our own version of this look, right? So I think I want to do just a couple, like nothing crazy, but I do want to add a few little rhinestones just to increase the vibe. I have these little pearls. So these are like little pearls that I'm going to glue on. I feel like they are going to add a whole vibe. It's giving me like sea mermaid situation. I just love it. Yeah, and Wade inspired me to just slow down a little bit and hang out with you guys. I love that. He just loves interacting so much. I get so into the makeup that I like, I don't know, I get into like teaching brain where I'm like, okay, here's what to do. Here's what we're doing. But let me know if you guys want to change that, if you want it to be more like I'm just talking to you guys and like hanging out. Which one do you guys prefer? Do you like just sitting, like hanging out, like we're having a conversation, or do you like learning the tips of the makeup and like how to do it? Tell me, because I like both. I can be like super chill and casual, or we can get in depth with like the makeup tutorial side of things. I never know what's more helpful, because for me, I like, as a makeup artist, I like watching the the makeup side of it. I like learning how to do it. Maybe you guys like both. I don't know. Both, yeah. That's right. We can do both. Oh, hi from Brazil. Amazing. Oh, so good. Both, yeah. Okay, so we'll blend it. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna glue up some lashes. Where are my lashes? These are not my like favorite lashes of all time, but The brand that, I think I mentioned this last week too, the brand that used to make my favorite lashes ever, so good. It's called Blend Bunny Cosmetics. They stopped making the lashes that I love so much. I'm devastated. So I'm switching. I found like a random lash brand here in LA that I'm trying out. I don't even remember the name of them, but they're not, I'm not gonna even mention them because they're okay. I wouldn't recommend them though. They're just like basic eyelashes, but that's what we have today. I'm usually very picky with lashes, you know what I mean? Like they gotta bend right, they gotta have a good curl, they gotta be like not too thick. The band has to not be too thick. So I'm like super picky with lashes, and these are whatever, they're okay. So I'm just popping on a little glue, and then while the glue is drying, I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I always do this because it just like, it's efficient. It just makes things go longer. So I'll glue up the lashes like that, and then I set them down. I just like forget about them. And then I'll go through, now that I have my mascara on, and I can do some liner. So I'll lean in close, hopefully so you guys can see. And I want this to be a pretty good sized wing. This, by the way, is the LA Girl Cosmetics Jet Setter liquid eyeliner. I would say this is my favorite liquid liner right now on the whole market. It's like $7 from LA Girl, so everything's affordable. Screenshot it if you want. It's so good. It's a brush tip, and it is like, I don't know, the most precise, seriously, like the most precise eyeliner I've found. And it's not like $25 like the KVD one or like so many other liners. I heard someone saying, do you like glue liner? I think I know what you mean, like the eyelash glue that it also is like eyeliner. That for me has always irritated my eyes. It's definitely like efficient, it's fast if you're just trying to get out the door and you want a quick wing, and you also pop on lashes, so that's a good idea. But the ones that I've tried have like irritated my eyes so bad. So there's a little wing. I just feel like this freaking liner is so good, and I can't like get over how affordable it is. I pick it up at CVS. It's like $6 or $7 max. Like, so good, so good. And it's like black, really pigmented. All right, same thing here. I like to start with, let's see, like a quick line outwards. So this is just elongating my eyes. So I'm gonna do that. And then I kind of connect them, pretending that they're filled in. It's a little high, a little higher than the other one. So now I can go a little lower, and then I fill in that little triangle. Everyone does eyeliner so differently, but this to me is like the fastest way to do it. And I just kind of like pop around in different areas of the eyeliner until it's looking like the shape I like. I just like get it on. I'm not very particular about it, you know? Cute. So I actually think I'm gonna delete, aka erase, this this top line from the liner. Don't like how high it goes over here, so I'm gonna erase that. But seriously, this freaking liner, so good. You've been watching. Oh, thank you, Brianna. Really appreciate that. Ugh, that means so much. And thank you, everyone say thank you, KK, for jumping in and moderating this live. What an absolute game changer. I would love if you did this. I would love if you did this every Friday. So if you can make it next week, I'll plan to just do these at this time, like in the morning. It's so helpful. Thank you for subscribing. Ugh, that means the world. Really appreciate it. You guys rock. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a Q-tip and I'm going right along that liner. See how I just cleaned everything up? Easy peasy. Boom. We will never know. All right, lashes are almost dry by the time we did that. Now we can do the rest of our liner. I like to do a cream, a really pretty cream liner in the waterline. If I can find her. Where is she? Oh, she's right in front of me. Here we go. Hello from Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. That is so nice of you. Hope you have a great day. Okay. Popping that cream right in the waterline so that it just pops. It kind of wakes up the eyes. Same thing here. That's my least favorite part of makeup, but I feel like it makes a difference. Do you wear this makeup all day? Yes, I do. I will literally go to the grocery store like this, you guys. I don't care what other people think of me, so it actually is very empowering to go out in public with makeup like this on. Everyone always says something nice. Everyone is always like very kind. You should do a zodiac. Ooh, zodiac and phobia makeup, totally. I will totally do a zodiac one. I'm a Libra. What are you guys? Drop your signs below. That's a good idea. Good thought. Okay. Let's pop these lashes on. So good. All right. Grabbing my little lash. And now she's been drying for like a good couple minutes, right? Ta-da. Lashes just like take the look from a 2 to a 10, I swear. You know, because when you have so much going on, it's like you need a little bit more drama on the eyes. Just my opinion, but lashes are so fun. When I lost my hair, I say this every time, when I lost my hair, the things that make me feel more girly are eyelashes and lipstick for sure, and hoop earrings. Because, you know, when you lose your hair, you're just like stripped of something that is so feminine. Like hair is so feminine. It's such a feminine like marker, you know? So that was super, super hard for me. And I feel like lashes are one of those things that just make a look feel a little bit more fluffy and girly, and I just love them. So I always enjoy putting them on. All right, this eyeliner is a little messed up, but with the lashes you can't even see. We're gonna leave it. All right, cute. Last thing is lips, guys. I think I want to do, I have this like new lip liner. Hers is more, it's a little bit more of like a peachy nude, but I'm more of like a mauve tone girl. So I'm gonna try this one. I just opened it up from L'Oreal. It's a little light, but pretty. Super natural, right? That's pretty. It's almost giving me like a blurred lip vibe, right? Oh, no problem. You're still in school. Okay. Slay, girl. Keep going to school. That's amazing. No problem if you can't. You're gonna be in class like, sorry, I can't answer the question. I'm moderating. No, don't do that. All right. Pretty. I like how this turned out. I think I still want a little bit more lip color, like something a little bit more, but so pretty. Let's see. You're a Cancer. Okay, cool. Cancer. Libra 2. Libra twins. Love it. Oh, okay. So fun. You guys, we're just wrapping up, but I want to do a little bit more on the lips. Just feel like a little bit more. This liner's from Freck. I like that one from L'Oreal, but like, I don't know, I wanted it to be a little bit deeper. I've never been like a peachy nude person. I've always been like a mauve, like kind of neutral undertone girl. I don't know, that's just me. Cute. All right, I feel like that added a little bit. Whoa, that added a little bit more. Love. Okay, and then anything that was like out of the lines, remember we have our concealer brush from the brows. You can just like clean that up. So fun. Okay, I think that's really it. The only other thing that I would do, like, and I'm just literally in meetings today, I'm just working. But the only other thing that I would do is add some finishing powder because I have large pores on my cheeks, so you can kind of see. So I like to take this finishing powder and just dust it over them so you can't see them. They're still there, but you can't see them as much. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. I feel like it just like airbrushes my whole face. How pretty. I love this. And this blush, as Wade was talking, I was putting on this this Buttermelt blush. These are so good. So good. It's like a mauve-y purple tone. Someone just said, I think you should put muted, yeah. I feel like a muted purple or pastel type. Yeah, same. I feel you. So maybe I'll add, this is literally always me. I'm done. No, I'm not done. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this on the lips. Just a little bit. Wait, that's so good. Love. Okay, that's it, you guys. I'm for real done. Thank you so much for joining. This was literally so much fun. This was our original. Slay. So good, so cute. I did my own take on it, right? I kind of did reverse ombre, but we did a shimmer on the lid, similar to how she did it. But then we added pearls and I added more pink. I added like this duochrome highlight, which I'm living for. You can't really see it as much in like on camera, but in person it's gorge. KK, thank you so much for moderating. What a game changer. Seriously, I appreciate you so much. If anyone else is interested in the Freaky Friday Live moderating, let me know if KK can't join, because KK, first priority, thank you for helping out. Yeah, this is it. This is so much fun. I will see you guys in the next Freaky Friday Live, and until then, I'll see you on YouTube in all the posts. Okay, happy Friday, you guys. Happy Freaky Friday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.